Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Rimworld. We're on extreme difficulty with lots of mods, and we are going to get raided here by a tribal faction. We got people with freaking energy shields, we got people with grenades, we got people with pretty good guns, which does mean, assuming that we win this without dying. Is this incendiary launchers really bad? Not looking forward to that, actually, one bit. Especially since, no, we do have stone walls over here. I think we'll be okay. Anyway, Decoy Platypus, how badly hurt are you from the wolf attack? You're okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab everyone. Whoops. I'm going to grab everyone, recruit them, send them over here, and we'll figure out the defensive thing. Except Decoy Platypus, I'm going to unrecruit you, but force you to go flick that power switch for me. Thank you kindly. I think we'll be semi-okay. I'm a little bit worried. If people are wearing a lot of helmets and body armor, that's going to be a lot rougher, because helmets really do a good job of protecting you from some of the traps, body armor as well. Like, it all kinds of adds up. Shiv does not actually have a weapon. Tell you what, let me go and give you a pillow, because I know you have 0 shooting skill and 2 melee, so it's not much either. But at least there'll be something and give us some options. Go here, go there, go there, go there, and you're running away. And Brutal Swede can go there. Okay. Defenses are in place. They're going to trigger at least some traps. Oh, you're just grenading that wall, which is going to give you a backdoor in. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to get, say, Jeff, who's on edge, come over here and try to draw them forward. That is really, really bad. You're going to grenade me. Run! Run faster! There we go. Yeah, shoot the guy with the fucking frag grenades. Jesus. Any of them still going to come back here, I wonder? It's possible. You're using cover over here. You needed to double wall this. Oh, some people are going through those traps. You know, this is all open. If we just stand here, if they want to attack me, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to re-recruit everyone. Get everyone to run over here, including these two, because they're going to have to walk through the traps from behind. Oh, I don't want to select the door. I want to select the person. So it's actually kind of surprisingly okay. That's not a really good angle to walk through, but okay. Because of that. Decoy Platypus, I'm going to just stand there for a second. You might go up and run and melee some things, but probably not. You guys... Oh, that door is stuck open as well. Which is not ideal. That's why we need more hauling. Kill this guy before grenades you. Yeah, they're fleeing. Good. Okay. Let's re-recruit everyone. I'd like to make friends with these guys again, if I can, instead of just killing them all the time. Can we just, like, rescue you? You're neurotic, creepy breathing. Yeah, we wouldn't want to recruit you anyway. So, yeah, it's just going to be a rescue. Which apparently is not an option. Right, because you were the enemy. But I can capture you. I can capture you and then release you. Is what I can do. That'll work. We are going to unforbid everything. And we're going to prioritize hauling urgently. I was hoping that there'd be doubles on this. We're going to haul urgently some of these good guns before they decay. At the very least, they're really, really sellable. Tempted to strip him. How badly hurt are you? Eye, jaw, bleeding to death quite profusely. As long as you don't get an infection. We're going to go for a release. I'll give you herbal meds because we are growing it and that's going to be okay. No real medicine, but herbal medicine. If we can somehow release you and you can leave the map healthily, that'd be good. We might need to prioritize a door there. I'm going to get you to prioritize sealing that in. We may need to prioritize double walling as well. But a door here would probably influence their pathing. Plus, once these are all just, like, sort of roomed up, I suspect they'll be like, well, this isn't an ideal way to go. There we go. That's sealed in. Wall's being repaired. Yeah, that's going to be okay. And Gorvin, you do some hauling, huh? Could I get you to prioritize... Actually, never mind. I don't need to force you. I'll just do an urgent hauling job on it. So someone will get there. Smoke leaf binge. You know what? That's fine. I can't blame you. It has been kind of bad. May need some extra batteries. Hopefully we've got material that can go out there. We've still got some steel over here. I don't know how much we've got access to overall. Mine some of the connected ore over there. And that wouldn't be too far out of the way. Break down a solar generator. Well, that's not annoying at all, is it? There you go. And, yeah, we may as well mine out these little areas over here. Okay, that should probably guarantee enough. Donald will have to mostly spend some time doing that. I think Donald is also, well, he's currently injured. I think he's one of our doctors. Yeah, well, we have many doctors. Night Sea Dragon, you do have that 7, that's right. And Peugeot here 7 as well. No passion for it, but you're not terrible, and honestly, we need some overlapping. Decoy Platypus has got an infection. That is not great. And this bedroom is terrible. Jeff, do you clean? Let's clean, or not the bedroom, the hospital. Let's clean the hospital here. I'm really worried about that sort of stuff health-wise. Can't possibly good to have blood all over the floor. We are getting power flickers again, which is terrible. Although, let's turn off these guns. Save a little bit of juice. We might lose some plants. We'll deal with it. I might want to turn construction on for more people. Like Decoy Platypus, who's even got passion for it. It's not as good at it, but there's a lot of things here we don't need the construction skill for, like the flooring, for example. It's probably worth doing. Daniel's got some infection. I mean, he might just die. But, well, that happens sometimes. Alright, still want a door, but I want that to be auto-doored. Because it's an area people are going to walk through here a lot, and I want it to be as fast as possible. Extreme break risk. It's Jeff! Starving, trivial, your fiance died, you were in an ugly area, you're starving, eat your simple meal. We don't have any fancy meals around. Which is a little surprising, actually. Food poisoning, of course you did. Now, we do have excess cooks, and they're going to spend some of their time brewing, which may or may not be the, priority. We could actually, instead of doing infinite wort production, we could just limit it to, have some kicking around, rather than do it all in bulk right now, which might interfere with some of the actual cooking efforts. There's something to be considered about that. Can't cook, skill too low to make the fancy food. And like Peugeot, who's currently, smoking up. See if you can make some fancy meals, buddy. So yeah, we'll keep the corn here, because it doesn't spoil very quickly. They still have to go and grab the meat, but at least they don't have to grab 2 things all the time. Still, like, part of the plan was never for this to be permanent, but these things, you say, oh, it's temporary and it stays. But, I mean, this was already built for us, so it was very convenient. It's not that far away. If we drop some auto doors in there, that would actually do things a lot better, too. And everything powered up in the way for that. So we'll just have to wait for some of the research to get finished. People are getting healed up, which is going to be okay. We did release that fella. He's gone. Should increase our relationship a little bit, and then we can hopefully get more visitors. We did, like, mass recruit some people, and a bunch of them died from, like, insects. We got proper visitors from the nation of Tascaba. What's a relationship? Not great, so we might not actually go and look to force recruit. I mean, unless someone's really good, right? Mask is volatile, no. Fast walker, careful shooter is fairly nice with the shooting. You shoot slower, but you're going to be very accurate with it. Ideal, like, a sniper. Okay, prostophile, incapable of nothing. Sanguine is also very handy. 12 mood effect. 12. There's nothing you're not incapable of. You're only 28. You are addicted to addiction. Or addiction. Addicted to addiction. Sure. Addiction to ambrosia. With a lot of tolerance. Wearing that out might be good. But sanguine is very, very good. Very, very good. No outstanding skills, but a lot of passion for things. And you're going to be eaten by a wolf. So, The one guy I was considering, maybe I'll recruit this one. And he's dead. Okay. Well, these people aren't going to be especially pleased about their visit. Unforbid everything. We still have a general sort of... No, we don't have any restrictions right now. With 2 wolves roaming around, though, I think we might want to go and get a kill group out. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Get out here. If anything, you're killing my guests. That's bad for business. Timberwolf revenge? I think it's the other way around. We're avenging someone. Hey, we're the Avengers. Like those superhero guys. What do we call them? Oh, the Justice League. Yeah, that's him. Alright, unrecruit. I'll just set the hunt tag on for you. It's going to be okay. That should get it done. Anyway, who's the hunter? It's Night Sea Dragon, right? Yeah. Who indeed did the hunt to finish it off and is going back. Excellent. You are, I guess, grabbing Penkin. Let me get you to strip that off. And, are you hauling? No, you're not hauling. Could I get you to... Oh, you don't haul. Never mind, then. It's fine. All right. Get rid of some more wolves. Get us a little bit more meat as well, which is never a bad thing. Call in a siege rescue. Oh, apparently that's already happened. Severe illness. Decoy platypus. Extreme infection in your shoulder. But you're 1% away from immunity. There you go. You got pretty high up, but you should be all right. I think you're mostly out of commission because you're stoned as well. But it's medicinal. It's fine. So, Bertle Swede, what else are you doing? You negotiate. So right now you're going to be doing a lot of talking to people, not as researching. When we had the prisoner, you were spending a lot of time talking to the prisoner, as opposed to researching as well. So that did slow us down a little bit, but we should kick in again soon. What you're doing now? Yeah, you're doing the research, and if we can get some auto doors, that'd be nice. It does use a lot of material and uses a bit more electricity as well. We do need to get the geothermal done, though. We've got a few too many construction things probably enabled. Like, queued up. Because construction is flooring, for example. Although, you know, that'll help the look of things as well. And at least it doesn't take that much time. I mean, it does take a lot longer to floor things with stone than wood. But at least you don't have to roam very far to do it. I can foresee going and building a wall sort of here and here later. And in fact, probably reaching all the way here so we can get another proper growing area over there. Get everything clumped together, good heat. Double wall everything as well, because there's a lot of heat that's being drained out of here. But I'm not going to queue that up for now. We're not doing much with the space right now, and I think that's okay. Getting it done is a big project, and it was well worthwhile. And used things we mostly had around that wasn't, say, metal. Okay, you're hauling those things, which is okay. We got that. We actually might want to, like, just mine out a little thing here so that we can walk through a different way, but nah, it doesn't make much of a difference. Brutal Sweet is running away from Shark. Why are you aggroed? Oh, you're berserked. That's why. And you've got a melee weapon, which is not great. We may have to just shoot you dead. We could just try to beat you up. We could be using blunt weapons as well, which is going to be a little better, but I think we're just going to accept the fact that you gotta die. Let's get Shiv up in the front here. Sorry, that's not going to help our relations. Just surprise! Thump! You did. Brittle Swede, how badly hurt were you? You got a lot of cracked bones. Some of the shattered stuff even might have been leftovers from before. I don't know. The body. Okay, we dug that out. We got to rebuild that right away. That's actually the highest priority construction is doing this. So we're not vulnerable in the back. And in particular, do that bit there because I don't remember. Maybe you can build diagonally, but you can't walk through diagonally. It's something like that. Need materials. We don't have any limestone? Right, because we've been using it all for floor. It's a little scary. We might want to use another material temporarily. Wait. Oh, we do have a sculptor's table. Okay, I'm dumb. Who's on crafting? You're also on cooking. And you're also on construction. And you're tailoring right now. Which is actually fairly important. Do we really want to have someone make blocks above and beyond other things, though? Seems a little insane, but I might get you to go over here and just temporarily cut some blocks for us, buddy. And I might have to cancel some of the flooring. DHB, can I get you now? No, you can't. Oh, you're doing some sculpting, which I guess is okay-ish. What I'll do, actually, is I'll put up one wood wall right over here, because that will seal things in. And we can have that be a priority. That'll be enough, actually, to keep it safe. And you know what? We may not need this. Especially, we don't need to rush it anyway. Alright, I'm okay with that. Disaster averted. You can keep carving out blocks for our flooring. I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, the tailoring's pretty good, too. Still need to, like, get the mod that lets us, like, sort this better by, like, not dead mans. And yeah, we haven't gotten a ship in a while. Sometimes that happens. A long time in between. Extreme break risk. That's Gorvin. Doesn't help that you're apparently in an ugly environment. Yeah, if we can get some sculptures up, that would help a little bit. I want to get you to reset. You're also uncomfortable. Working, these are long-term jobs. You can actually get more sitting stuff. And let's try to get something that's at least good in all of these. So people will build up comfort in the things that they spend a lot of time on. We can do a few more, like the... Oh, solar flare, all power gone. How much you want to bet we're about to get attacked by something? That tends to be what the game does. Is it solar flares, and then now that your turrets are all offline, has something really bad happening. Now, we only have 4 turrets. It's not like we actually rely on them for massive amounts of defense. You know, we got traps, and mostly we fight. And you know what? I guess that'll be okay. It hadn't really occurred to me that we could just wall things in a slightly awkward order. I thought I already built something. Maybe it had failed? I don't know. Clearly I did something wrong, but that's okay. We're going to get, here, sandstone. Done. Get that in there. Just seal in the rest of that stuff, and then we don't have to worry about it no more. Watch something spawn here, then break through the wall, and like all of a sudden 30 bugs come out. Alright, a bunch of our plants are dying because of the cold, which we knew would be coming. Luckily, we have a lot in the backlog. A lot in the backlog. But yeah, we can't do anything about that. The solar flare, like, there's no batteries. There's no power at all. Nothing is okay. Alright, they had an okay stay, despite the fact that we did kill one. So, hooray. Any wolves or foxes kicking around out here? Not that I can see. We got a rat. It'll probably go berserk and kill someone, because that's the way it goes. You're trying to charm people on the way out. Like, once they're leaving, you really don't need to keep charming them. I don't know. Look at some of these blocks. I mean, they're not actually in the way, but it sort of, in a sense, annoys me. Do we have a bunch of wood still stored? We have some. I don't know if that counts as a bunch. We're not too bad. So we could chop down a few more of these trees around here. So, we can prep a few things. We can say things like, first of all, this is going to be a no roof area around here. And we are going to want I don't know if we need flooring inside. We're going to want a border of flooring on the outside of the walls to prevent fires from reaching there. All in components, right? I did have a little bit of component mining going on. We are going to need some of that for our stuff, so it's going to be okay. Plus our auto doors when we get to that point. But we need more power before we auto door. No one's brought anything out here yet. We do have this. I mean, I could prioritize differently, but yeah, these construction jobs are all happening pretty quickly. Which may or may not be ideal, I don't know. All these plants dying is a little bit annoying, but we're going to be okay. So we're going to fancy up these bedrooms. We're going to want to turn these all into guest rooms soon and get people to move into these with the beds. I mean, they're still not great, but this is also an awful barracks. And at least that wouldn't be sharing a room. So tomorrow, what we'll make sure to do is turn that on. Cargo pods. What you got for me? Medicine. All right. That's all right. Can't complain about that. Got a bunch of steel sources down here. Once the snow goes, we'll probably go and do a little bit more of bulk mining when the season allows it. Have we started to grow? We are. Oh, ruined by temperature. This does need to be in a warm area. This can be reinstalled, right? Do we want them all in here? guess. I don't know what that's going to do for some of the space. We will need to set up another workshop. But yeah, you do need to be in a warmer area, which this, in theory, will be. These are on. I mean, right now everything's cold. Well, it's actually kind of tolerable right now. Now, it says ruined. So do we have to start over again? Like, throw it out? Hopefully something will happen. Hopefully it's not like the eggs and they're around forever. Suppose push comes to shove, I can deconstruct and reconstruct. Solar flare is done. Not that we have any real power for things. Where are you going? You're digging at some steel, which we will need more of to build this. So I'm okay with some of that happening. Could I get you to... Yeah, I need material. Can't even deliver stuff to it. Might just be a case of hauling some of the things that we've got to a stockpile zone, so it's starts getting moved over. But yeah, the steel over there, the components. Yeah, we'll be all right. But yeah, a lot of our power will improve hugely. Huge. Bigly power. Get the geothermal up. It's been a little while since we've been attacked by something terrible. Someone's actually idle? Really? We don't have a smithing table. I guess you don't have anything to tailor. Feels like a pretty temporary thing, though. I don't think I actually have to freak out about it. Here, we'll put a super low, like, management job on you. So you can do a little bit of that, tag some stuff. It's not going to permanently get rid of the idleness. But usually you'll have something real to do, so I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, this room's a little packed. We can probably make it quite a bit prettier, especially if we finish any of these statues. And I don't think we have any made yet. I think they've been working on this one for a while. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this for guests. And get people to move into these other places. Hopefully we've got enough beds for it. Sad wander with Donald because of awful bedroom. I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, you're starting to get built. Still lots of things need to be brought over there, but it's getting started. It's probably going to be a good idea at the same time for us to start working on the wall. If you don't have the material for the actual geothermal generator, that's okay. But we can do other things. We'll also grab the limestone tile. The flagstone is opposed to tile. It just looks different, I guess. Deconstructing does nothing. It's not super pretty. Good surfaces for roads and outdoor. Whatever. Tile's going to be fine. So I'm going to put a two gapper in here. Ooh, maybe not there. Just to prevent forest fires from spreading there in case that becomes a problem in the future. Just a nice little safety thing. Once this is all built, we'll go and seal that in as well. Spring has officially begun, so hopefully it won't be insanely cold during the day anymore. Save us a little bit of power. But it still ain't great. Hauling some steel. Okay, that's the end of that, but we still have some steel being exposed over there. A lot of people are freaking out on binges and sad wanders and things. But I think we'll see through that okay. We got a big old bear over here. Hello, Breezy Bear. Those stupid eggs. And these things are still said to be ruined by temperature. And what's the temperature in here? It's 5. Ideal is 7, so we'll see what happens when the temperature gets higher. I may have to deconstruct these and rebuild them. Of course, we still have massive power problems, so let's focus on this some more. Because I think that's actually the key. We actually might want to, like, stop people from doing growing things right now. You know what? I will. Rather than going clicking on everything and turning off the sowing, I'm just going to turn off the growing so they'll prioritize other things. Because right now we're going to still have temperature problems in these things, and they're not actually going to start to develop. Okay, these rooms are coming along. We might not be able to get that back tile, we'll see. That room is still awful, apparently. It's a little disappointing. Might get a little bit of fire over here, the flash storms. How's our home area right over here? I think we probably, even though it'll lead to some people cleaning here from time to time, we'll offer a little bit of a buffer there just in case the fire spreads. Although I don't think there's a ton of grass around. We've had very few problems with fire on this map. And I think the reason for it is there's shockingly little grass for the fire to keep spreading. Oop, although there's some there. I'm just really worried about this critter over here, but we're going to have a good group of people out here. Group up. Attack. Okay, get a little closer. And attack. Oh. You got headshotted. Probably by Gorvin. It should say who's responsible for things. Yeah, you had that permanent gunshot injury from before. Did you rescue that guy? I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, the fire's a big problem, but let's do the rescue first. Yeah, we'll probably want to do some of that flooring stuff as well. We got a binge. There might be a little bit of twitchy behavior here as they keep coming, as it keeps hitting the home area over and over. Yeah, there's not that much grass. I think it's going to be fine. Might be a little annoying. Oh, we'll see. Suppose I could just temporarily home zone more of this to stop the back and forthness of it. Where are you going? You're tending... Oh. You gotta go way out here for medicine. And you're only gonna grab 1 dose of it. Because we don't have anywhere to store it? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna make a new stockpile zone over here. And again, I'll make it a lower priority than the main one, at least for now. Because it's not gonna be walled in. Although I could put some sort of roof or something, I don't know. We need it to rain. It's spring. The problem is it's too cold. Only we'd get is snow, and I'm not sure that snow actually interacts with fires the way we want. This is very annoying. And that flooring buffer would be good. We could build a flooring buffer here, because we know we're going to build another wall here for like a stone wall, so we have a double wall, and we could plan a little floor buffer as is. We can also go and like just chop more of the grass, but I think we're past the problem now. I think. I might be wrong, but we'll see. Okay, so at least we've got a little bit more storage figured out. Might make this one purely a weapon, like weapon... Let's say weapon and armor or weapon and clothing, but we have too much clothing because of the dead man's thing. These bedrooms are dirty. I was hoping they'd be better than this. I know they're tiny, but come on. I might have to just make this into 2 bedrooms instead of 3 after all. Or 1 giant mega bedroom for someone who's whiny. That's an option. It's a long walk to the geothermal. Item stash opportunity. Some crappy weapons we don't care about. With some danger there. I got enough danger where I am. Like, we don't need to go after these insane extra things. DHB, how you doing, man? You're still in bed. I mean, you should be able to get up, presumably after you're done sleeping. I think you should be alright. More fire, more extreme break risk with Gorvin. Still upset her husband died. I don't know why she's that upset. It's just her husband. I mean, it's not like it's like a super important person in your life. Or something. Oh, wait. Maybe. Let's unforbid that. Maybe I'll go ahead, even though I don't really have the power for it. I will go ahead and plan an auto door. Wooden auto door is probably fine right there. Wood and steel are both the best auto doors because you get like the fastest opening speed. On the other hand, stone auto doors, while they still slow your people down a scooch, are still a heck of a lot faster than regular stone doors, which are really powerful but insanely slow. Our power is up. And the second it finishes, we get a lag, which probably means we're about to get attacked. If someone goes and breaks this, raid. They will use sappers. And they're drop potting down. So they're probably going to want to blow up some of these walls and or dig. DHB, get up right away. Get equipped. You can't walk. Why can't you walk? Because you're unconscious? Is it just accumulation of the massive amounts of brain damage plus the bite scar, plus the left toe being missing is adding up to... I mean, you can't even talk or anything. Is it just because you're asleep? Like, I can't wake you up. Maybe you'll snap out of it after a bit. I hope so. I just want to make a quick run through. See, Donald doesn't have a weapon anymore. Okay, I'm going to recruit everyone. Donald, run... I don't see any guns over there. Run over here. and get that. Decoy platypus. Actually, hold on. Grab everyone. Tell them to go here. There we go. Then you get Donald, come here. Decoy platypus was the next one without a gun. Yes. So you're going for that. You are going to get... this might be a little bit dangerous, but also really powerful. Anyone else missing a weapon? You only have a melee weapon. You're quite bad at aiming. So we'll give you the LMG. Or the grenades, maybe. So are they just going to go through the wall? They might. In which case, we're going to want, just like the last time, we're going to want to be ready to do this. There you go. We'll set up behind these stones here. And more or less kill them one of the times they go through. Armed, armed, armed. Good, good, good. Get over here. Headshot right away. Oh! Head removed. Bam. What are you holding? Oh, you're injecting go juice. Let's say you were meleeing. What's going on here? Try to use some of the cover over there. Here. Where are the rest of them? Oh, they're going through the trap layer over here. Okay, well, our guns are turned on, which is okay. There we go. So they're all going through over there. All right, that'll work for us. We're going to run over here, too. Eat traps, punk. Yeah, we're going to be setting things on fire. That's fine, I'm sure. Get there. 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 Boom, boom, boom. And they're fleeing! Okay, well, we might want to have Decoy Platypus not fight then, for now. I'm going to turn off that. Okay. Unrecruit. No one is recruited. Hooray! A lot more weapons have been dropped. Unforbid everything. There's going to be a reconstruction over there. Strip down the dead bodies. This person is alive. Lazy, but pretty. Lazy just means you're slower at things, right? At working. But it's not the worst. Oh. Yeah, no, that's no good. I would like you to come over here and... Oh, yeah, just melee attack to death. So you can't do the insta-finish, but that's okay. There we go. And strip down. Woo! And turn off the guns. Oh! Oh, no. We have the switch off, but this over here, right, this power conduit has to be cut right there. And this one has to be cut right there as well. And then instead, we're running power like this. And we have to rebuild the wall so that doesn't go. That way we separate the guns from the regular power network. Which will actually route, say, like that. And we'll probably want to come into the back somewhere over here, too. We'll actually build a completely different exit for it over here. We have a big lake over there, which I can't see because of the winter time. This will be the wall that actually carries our power, right like that. Okay. That's going to be fine. So, assuming that you actually get connected to the main grid, which you're not right now, but once you do... Actually, I'm surprised. Oh, yeah, because of the switch. Okay, so you know what? We're going to turn on the switch. That way the geothermal is actually feeding us main power. Yeah, DHB can't do anything anymore. Ah. So I think we're going to have to euthanize you. You're just permanently gone. DHB, I'm sorry. Luxuriantly comfortable. Well, at least you're comfortable in the end. I think this person... I mean, unless we get, like, a brain chip, which could happen at some point. But I don't think we can afford to keep DHB around. I feel terrible. Mostly because I'm responsible for shooting her in the brain. Maybe we could, if we, like, replaced her legs with peg legs? Well, no, it's like, she's got no consciousness. She's at 18% consciousness forever. She's basically a vegetable. Euthanize by cut? No. Anesthetize, which is presumably going to use medicine to do it in the gentlest way possible. No, anesthetize puts them out. We need euthanize. Is there another way to euthanize them? Yeah, that's just like make them be sleepy. Presumably stops them from like breaking and stuff like that. By cut. First of all, who's got hauling on? Not Brittle Sweet. Say Jeff. Jeff, I want you to go and haul this medicine into our base. Also, something I always forget to do, that I tend to do, is I'm going to make a stockpile zone over here for medicine. It's going to be critical priority. Manufactured medicine, not herbal though. Just regular medicine of any kind, just to be closer. Yeah, so we have to feed DHB. We'll just get the medicine to the base, and we'll consider some of our options again. Running out of graves. That's okay. Get that sealed in at some point. We do need to get this fixed up as quickly as possible. Was DHB one of our constructors? Yeah. Prioritize working on the wall, please. I mean, some bodies are going to put away. I mean, we're not even going to have a grave for our colonist here. So we'll keep DHB alive maybe until we get, I don't know, cremation set up? I don't know. Well, we got to put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.